within 12 hours.
You're gonna
To
get
all of you,
flagged.
thanks not only for the hours of entertainment, but sacrificing your time for a great cause.
Alright,
Well,
so
thank
this-
you very much to both
So
of
this
you.
boss is kind of serious here. Just,
Oh. You have to be on very specific tiles, and I just accidentally stepped
There's
off.
3 statues you have to kill, and all of them you can manipulate their movements, but the timing and positioning for it is pretty tight.
This makes the next world very,
And
very
he's
difficult.
still using the first sword that he got and no armor, so
Yeah.
so he's pretty fragile at this point.
Yeah, the first one's the easiest to deal with. That just gets harder from there on out.
Ah! Wow. It's 2 bad runs in a row. We'll call it marathon
Yeah.
jitters. It's not luck. It's just very specific tiles that you have to stand on.
I mean, this is probably the most difficult boss in the game. I mean,
It is.
The next to last boss is extremely random, but not really that difficult.
Okay, come on. There we go.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
He's a jerk. So now, the next part's going to be much tougher without magic.
Yeah.
Normally, you would forego death warping here so that you could go into the next area with anywhere from 80 to 100 gems, and it significantly helps out for the first area that you go to before you death warp. Yep. Half lost there.
Since you already had no gems, could you have just died off of that soul or whatever?
I could have, yeah. Just used to the route.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next area.
Why not make it a challenge? And save. Yes. Okay.
So this is probably the longest world in the game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it's just got a lot of dungeons.
It's usually
spread
about
out.
25 minutes, 30 minutes. And we're about to get our first armor, finally.
Yeah, because there was an ice armor he could have gotten in the last world, but he.
I don't feel like going
he has
there.
to
Let's go somewhere else.
fast. Yeah. This is probably my favorite music in the game.
Yes.
Right?
And it's forever ruined for me because anybody around when this game first came out, it was around when Beavis and Butthead came out. So you can just hear it. Da, 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 da. And it's ruined forever. So I have, oh, thank you.
Nice.
Mega jerk.
That was
Okay.
extremely needed.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Now you can trap them sometimes. These guys are absolutely horrible to kill without magic. I got ya.
Nice.
Nice.
So you have to trap them in some way and pray, because otherwise they will chase you down and they are much faster than you.
They hurt. I mean, either,
And oh yeah,
I mean, they
Well,
drop-
because remember he still has no armor, so he's really underleveled in defense right now.
and I still have no. Okay, so this might be tricky.
And moving in the random direction.
Oh!
1 health left.
Well, at least I only got to run right up to them.
Yeah, I mean, all the like the layers you sealed stay sealed even after you die too. You don't actually lose any progress. So.
The only ones that are different is if you haven't completely, oh, here we go. If you haven't completely closed a monster layer, that helps.
Yep.
I've had quite a few of those.
Yes.
for-
Genja is strong today.
Yeah.
Jen just pouring the love
I appreciate Genja trying to show up and counterbalance all the Everhate, but Everhate is strong today. So I still want to. Genja! Shoutouts, buddy.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
You want to try to get them to not move, because that way they take 2 shots if they're moving. Ah. Okay, I'm out.
What?
The monkey abides.
Okay.
I almost got a rock at you.
Well, I had to bring my health down a little bit because I got a death warp here.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you know it, the last monster layer just has bubble armor.
Yep.
Fish.
Strongest fish. Dragon Darts would be proud of that fish. And at the same time.
Yep.
Okay, so the horrible part where you needed magic and didn't have it, that part's over.
Yep.
Yeah, not having any armor is over now too.
Yeah. Finally, and this is the Beavis and Butthead ruin the soundtrack moment. Just sing it along in your head. And now I've ruined it for all of you.
No, this was the part you said.
Well, both of them. And Leo's not.
Oh yeah.
Genja says that counterbalancing Everhate is not possible.
No, it isn't. I got a lot of things going against me here. Everhate, Meta Luck, right here on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but it's kind of balancing out because you've got a lot of big gems.
Yeah,
You even
it's
those,
crazy.
Dude, those rocks. You had so much trouble with those rocks early on.
Although Genja's gonna hate me for not death warping right there.
Eh.
It's a tough one. Takes a lot of lining up. If you take damage from every rock throwing monkey, and then take a double shot off the bubble that the fish shoots, you can death warp there. But that's the only way.
Have they talked about the queen yet?
No.
Okay.
That's
I
when
remember- I
we
love what
release
you told me
Lou the
about that
Dolphin.
when
Yeah.
I thought about it after a bit, I was like, hey, that's kind of.
Yeah, the objective in this land world is to unlock the 4 mermaid statues to unlock the rest of the places to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's why this world is so long, is because it's got more dungeon type areas than any other world, and you have to do a lot of backtracking back to the town
Wow.
to get items and to talk to those mermaid statues to open up new dungeons.
Yeah.
It's okay though, because it's got the island music though.
Yes.
Along with those squishies or whatever or scrunchies or whatever they're called. Try to kill you on here.
This next area is swarming with the very defensive rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Territorial rocks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I was just off. There we go. Jerk. Sniping jerk, even.
Yep.
Okay, so that medical herb is going to come into play very much so in a bit. And we're saving also, so I'm actually going to have to open a couple extra monster layers here. Which means I need even more gems. This, and better gem management here.
Well,
You are strong, Genja.
there's your gems.
I don't think I've ever had 50 gems here. Sometimes they're just pixel perfect. Where are you guys? Well, I get to it. Get on it. Genja, you're my pal today.
You should change his name to Jumja.
It's pretty insane. So, I just leveled up, so I'm gonna have to damage up a little bit here. And I got one light arrow shot, which I will need. Oh yeah, bubble armor there. And here's our next soul.
Magma rain.
You were saying most powerful fish, but I can't think of anything more powerful than a fish. Oh no, sorry. Where am I? I can't think of a single fish more powerful than a guy that can stop magma.
I will argue.
Yeah, so he took off his armor there to be able to suicide faster. The menu is pretty fast in this game, so doing little micromanagement like that is worthy.
Durian is it's kind of the focus of this area. I'll just talk to her again.
There's no way to avoid damage from that. Nothing.
There's nothing, you just run through them.
The seahorses are offended by you.
I could really use some more Genja luck right here.
You were saying?
Oh, come on, buddy. So I step on that one just to give me a shortcut for the next time I come through here. But otherwise, you just kill the seahorses because they're in the way.
Yeah.
The strongest Genja. I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous.
Still need more though. Oh. Okay. Oh. I suppose I could have talked to the angelfish. I'll talk to him next time.
You wouldn't normally do it in a serious run.
No.
'Cause you don't. Which of the souls do you actually need to finish the game?
You only need the first one.
Oh, okay.
And then at the end, well, it's not a soul really, it's the 3 items.
Yeah. By jerk, you mean champ, right?
I mean chimp. As an annoying chimp.
Well, I know the odds for larger gems gets progressively higher the further you get into the
Yes.
game.
Especially once you get in the next area, you'll pick up a blade that significantly increases your chances of. Ooh. Stop, Magma. Come on. That fish will snipe you every time you go right to step on them. You have to go around. He's a bit of a jerk. Not like bird jerk, but
Yeah.
Bird jerk is top tier,
so the
easily.
you need 40 gems coming into this part. Just so you can,
Dolphin punch.
because this next right here is why. If you didn't light arrow these guys, you'd have to try to coax them all the way from there to the bottom right. And it takes a long time. So the level up was a little convenient.
Yeah, because
I can
ordinarily,
actually take
because
extra damage here.
you're supposed to get an item called the mermaid tears before you come here in order to solidify all of the magma. But he's basically using, I think, both a level up and a medical herb in order to be able to skip that.
The level up was a little early, just because of the deaths. The level up was significantly earlier than it should have been. I could have almost gotten away with not even using the herb there, but I get another one soon anyway.
Yeah, and then not using the mermaid tears also helps later on because you need to go back to that island much later to get another item, and still having the magma active lets you suicide to get out faster.
So here's it's just a minor plot hole. This is Lou the dolphin, and he's explaining that the blue stone, or the strange jewel, changes people's personality, and if they have a good mind, they will become a great person. If they have an evil mind, they will become a bad person. The queen essentially sold everybody out in this area, which would make her an evil person. And but he says, please save her, because she's a good person. So I don't know which is which, but so we'll go post save the angelfish, even though we don't need him anymore.
Is there a raptor outside the door or something?
Velociraptor?
Yeah, Velociraptor.
You'll see right here, that's either the happiest kid I've ever heard or the complete opposite. That chest is where you get the Angel's Tear. Angel's Tear, yeah. And, where am I going? I'm going top right. Sorry, anyway. We skip it so that we can death warp later, and because it's slow.
I
Forgot to talk to it. I can hear Everhate in the chat right now.
Wait. No. He's pretty much talking about goats and humans and
Turbo the Goat.
Yeah. And
So-
bacon, I'm assuming, too.
bacon.
Yes.
So we just received a $25 donation from our very own lag.com.
Leg!
Hey.
Woo!
who says, "Hi from lagandmercury.com. We tried so hard to come this year, but it just didn't happen, so we compromised by going on holiday elsewhere. Still managed to catch some of the runs already, and I'm sure we'll be tuning in whenever we have a spare moment. Hi, Puexel and Rinny." I like how he didn't say hi to anyone else.
I was gonna wave. Not now.
It's okay.
Miss you, Lag. Mercury, wish you guys were here.
Really do wish you guys were here.
So to put a perspective on how underleveled you usually are in this run, the sword that I picked up in the last area. The sword that I picked up in the last area, I can't even use it in this world. I have to wait for the next one.
Yeah, because use of swords is actually level based. If your level's not high enough, you won't be able to actually
Yeah.
swing the
Or
sword.
so you're meant to think.
Yeah, you can still strafe with it, crab walk, but you can't swing it.
Yeah, so you can actually, yeah, by doing that crab walking, you can poke enemies to death with swords that you're not a high enough level to actually
Yeah.
swing, which is a very nice
No.
mechanic.
When you crab walk, it only takes your strength into consideration. When you swing the sword, it takes your strength and the sword's attack power and calculates your damage by that. Base fish. So here, I'm gonna try to bring all three of these over to the pillar, and with that thunder ring equipped, the master is actually gonna assist on this one here.
About time.
Yeah, you know.
It's like, I'm busy.
Get.
Sure.
Okay. And I'm not gonna worry too much about taking damage to Death Warp faster. That is the only way to beat that monster lair. And it's really unfortunate that that's the only monster lair that uses the Thunder Ring. That's it. That item is done.
Yep.
But let's show it off. Birds are still jerks, even though
Yep.
they death warp.
They make you want to be elsewhere.
Alright, we have another donation, $35 from Slain V, who writes, "Thank you for the marathon and all the entertainment you're giving us. I blame Everhate for this donation. Since we do not have a Metroid run, but indeed we have a save burn the animals type incentive. Let there be fire.
So now, no more.
Also, squirrel."
Squirrel.
Well, like next world, I can not get him. If that's what he would prefer.
I still think those porcupines look like something you'd buy at Spencer Goods.
Now we need to pick up probably the most important item for the first half of the game.
Yep.
Really unfortunate that we didn't have this right off the bat. This doubles your attack power.
So it's the Atlas of the game.
Yep.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
No, you heard nothing. Carry on.
Carry on. Go back to your mindless. You're sure I didn't hear Alice?
You just said it though.
I'm just gonna
Someone else
refill
said Alice.
for safety.
Maybe.
And
This boss, the boss himself isn't a jerk. It's his hands. And
He really
on a
wants to
side note,
high-five you.
this is actually one of the only bosses, besides the final boss, where you can use magic. but only on the hands.
Terranigma's kind of the same, got this kind of the same issue that you get a lot of magic, but it's not really that useful just because you can't use it on the bosses for the most part.
Get wrecked, Skullface.
Yep.
And the Queen really is evil because any other character you can talk to them from any side, except her. You gotta be right in the front. It's also, sorry, a bit of glare there. That chest, in case you're wondering what's in it, because I did when I was a kid, there's one gem.
Best chest ever.
Yep.
And somebody, if you release the right person, they're extremely worried about where their one gem treasure is. Sort of like the kids in various role-playing games that have $1 in there. I mean, she even confirms it. It says right there. One look at the jewel filled me with hatred. But I'm a good person. Oh. Okay. So the next area has my favorite armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
It has magical armor, which cuts the cost of magic directly in half. Which I am perfectly fine with. Because the end of this level is very light arrow heavy.
Yep.
Something I never knew. Oh, too late. I didn't know that you could actually avoid that guy until I watched Genja. Genja! I gotta mention you more. Genja? I'll just dance around all the way. Here's at least some local talent.
Moose.
Shoutouts to Canada.
Alrighty, we have a $10 donation from X10 Power, who says, "Sup y'all, I just want to say thank you for running C4L and hope you're all having a blast and doing a good deed." And X10 Power puts 5 of those $10 towards suplexing the Phantom Train and the other $5 towards nothing at all. I'll assume that was a mistake and put all $10 towards suplexing the Phantom Train. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Even snowballs.
Genja!
I like how
For
the
anyone,
snowballs can go up cliffs and stuff in this world.
anyone contemplating running this game, do not step on that monster layer up there before you come down here and get all this. Because the snowballs will respawn, and then you're in trouble.
Yep.
You learn a lot of things the hard way in this game. Hello, magic armor. So this world's theme is that you slide around on ice. Now this puzzle, when I was a kid, I was all, huh? Oh, yeah. Didn't know that you could do that. What puzzle? I'm very shocked that I did not wake up a single moose. Because they are, just like everything else in this game, a jerk.
Yep.
They can throw their antlers in a circle and it just becomes